heart of the storm. Snow blinds you. The castle calls. You push forward, unbroken. Through the mire. Every step, a battle. These boots, they will not fail you. The mountains wait. You stumble. Rise. The summit is yours. You've conquered it.
All right, this is part 2 of the tutorial on creating a Nike-style ad video. In part 1, I generated a character portrait, placed him in a winter setting with the right outfit, turned that scene into a dynamic shot, created a couple of wide-angle distant views based on the portrait, and animated a close-up. You can check out that lesson right here, link is up top. Today we're going to generate video from 2 reference images, put a specific pair of boots on the character, voice over the video, and add sound design, risers, nature sounds, hits, and other effects to give the whole thing that epic feel. I'll walk you through every detail of the workflow step by step. All the model links will be in the description so you can follow along exactly. I'll also drop a link to the ready-made project files for anyone who wants to save time and support the channel. That said, the guide is 100% complete. You can recreate everything for free in your own setup just by watching. All right, let's get started. I've got 2 reference images ready. In part 1, I showed how to create a more distant, bird's-eye view of a snowy castle. The wider mountain shot here was made using the exact same principle. To create a nice zoom-in video, head over to the templates. In the menu, select Video. And launch this workflow, the one with Van Gogh based on first and last frames. Here you can upload your 2 references. There are 2 workflow variants, one without acceleration, LARPs, and the second one using LARPs for just 4 steps. The Wan2.2 model works with 2 separate expert models. The high noise expert handles the rough composition and overall layout, while the low noise expert takes care of fine details. There are different variants of image to video models. I'm using the Fun in Paint version here. I load the high noise model and the low noise model. I explain why Wan2.2 uses 2 models in detail back in part 1. Text encoder, VAE model. Even though this is Wan2.2, you still need the VAE from version 2.1, otherwise you'll get an error. Loading the first frame and the last frame. Prompt is, the camera slowly zooms in on the young man standing on the mountain range. All the data feeds into the Wan first last frame to video node. Here I also set the video resolution and frame count. 2K samplers, 1 for each model. The first one gets the high noise model, that's the rough pass. The second gets the low noise model, that's where all the beautiful fine details come in. Both samplers also receive the positive and negative prompts. The first sampler gets the latent image straight from the Wan first last frame to video node. The second sampler gets the latent from the output of the first sampler. I'm setting 30 steps total. CFG 3.5. So for the high noise pass, it's 30 divided by 2 equals 15 steps, from step 0 to 15. The second case sampler also gets 30 steps total. CFG 3.5 again. And it runs from step 15 to the end. Frame rate, I'm going with 24 frames per second. And here's the result with these settings. Wan2.2 has a dedicated camera control tool. Head back to templates and pick the workflow with the spaceships. It includes the Wan camera embedding node. I haven't tested it yet, but I definitely will. For now, everything looks good with this version, so I'm sticking with it. Now let's swap out the character's boots. In my video, the boots are way too plain and boring, so I'll show the process using a more elaborate model as an example. Same thing, go to Templates, choose Flux.2. Activate the block with the second reference. Load the references. Plug in my own models. Write a prompt that describes the distinctive boot details. Adjust resolution and step count. Pretty much everything is captured accurately. The decor shifted a bit, but you can tweak the prompt or use a different angle of the object to fix it. In one of my earlier tutorials, I showed how to generate an object from multiple angles using the Quen model. I won't repeat it here. Check the link up top. The key is using two LoRa's, one for the next scene and one for multi-angle object views. So now I have all the clips I need for the video, and it's time to move on to editing. I'm editing in Premiere Pro. I dropped all the generated clips onto the timeline in the order from my script. First, I'll record the voiceover, then add sound effects. For voiceover, I'm using 11 Labs. It creates ultra-realistic speech in over 32 languages, lets you clone voices, tweak emotions, and intonation. Perfect for videos, podcasts, and audiobooks. Logging in. Then go to text-to-speech. On the free plan, you get 10,000 characters per month. That's roughly 10 minutes of high-quality voiceover, plenty for testing in short videos. Now find a voice that fits the vibe. On the right, there's a huge list. You can filter by language, gender, age, category, etc. Or just type keywords. I want something deep and epic, for example. I'll filter for male voices. English, and here are all the available voices matching those filters. You can listen to samples to hear how each one sounds.
Communication is the bridge that connects.
Awareness is the sky and the mountain.
Click a voice to see more details and add it to your personal collection. Now it's active here. All your saved voices are in the My Voices tab. On the free plan, some voices won't be available. For my video, I went with this voice.
With over 500 stories told, I've carried.
Click it to make it active. Paste the text to hit Generate Speech.
In the heart
If you
of
don't
the
like
storm,
it, just regenerate.
snow
Each
blinds
regeneration uses more of your
castle
character
calls.
limit. Save the one you like. Words in square brackets add extra emotional coloring. I added the audio files to the timeline and synced the video clips to the voice track. I trimmed some parts, stretched others, or sped them up slightly to fit the timing perfectly. Now for sound design, risers, hits, nature ambiences, everything that pulls you into the action on screen. I'm using sound packs from Lens Distortions. They've got tons of example videos on their channel showing sound design in action. You can download those sound libraries from the links under their videos. I'm using 2 packs, Anticipation SFX and Endurance SFX. Anticipation SFX includes risers, hits, whooshes, moments, and atmospheres. Endurance SFX has percussion, bass patterns, undertones, and strings. These are paid libraries. I'm showing my process using them as an example, and later I'll tell you where to get free alternatives. Drag the folders into your project. Now you can preview what's inside. By the way, when working with audio, it's easier to move the timeline to the center, so you can see all the audio tracks at once. Right at the beginning, I used a hit sound from the Hits folder.
In the heart of the storm, snow blinds you.
And rain ambience from the Atmospheres folder.
These boots, they will not fail you.
I picked a few more sounds that feel right for this footage. I'm not a pro sound designer, so this is just a quick overview of my choices. To avoid harsh cuts between clips, I made sure the audio overlaps a little from one clip to the next. For smooth fades in and out, I use Shift+D to add fade handles on the edges. Now, where to get free sounds, check out Zapsplat.com. It's got a massive library of free sound effects. You'll definitely find what you need. If this video was helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
In the heart of the storm, snow blinds you, the castle calls. You push forward, unbroken. Through the mire, every step a battle. These boots, they will not fail you. The mountains wait. You stumble, rise. The summit is yours. You've conquered it.